Welcome back. One local restaurant emphasizes quality over quantity by smoking their meats daily to making their barbecue sauces from scratch. Take a look at this week's Foodie Friday with Stoked and Smoked BBQ.
Welcome back to another edition of Foodie Friday. This week we're in Salisbury to take you somewhere new that's bringing their own twist on some barbecue classics. Let's go check out Stoked and Smoked. After graduating Del Tech Community College, Jeremy Burns started a small catering business. His clients and colleagues enjoyed all of his food, but it was his barbecue-style cooking that caught their attention.
I just wanted to bring my flair to barbecue into the area, and because a lot of people during the catering was asked, when are you going to open up a restaurant, this and that.
About 6 months ago, Jeremy opened Stoked and Smoked in Salisbury, where he prioritizes quality over quantity. This means he makes everything from scratch all the way down to his barbecue sauces.
Plus, we like to keep everything homemade, so we went to our local farmer's market, bought a tons of blueberries, and came back, threw them in the smoker, and turned them into a barbecue sauce.
In addition to his seasonal barbecue sauces, he has 4 regulars every day: a Sweet House one and Alabama White, sweet and spicy, and a Carolina Gold. All of Jeremy's sauces pair well with his meats, especially his baby back ribs that come right off the bone. One of the first things the foodie team got to try out. I wanted to rip the part off so I could try the barbecue sauces, and I love Carolina sauce the most. It brings out the smokiness of meat, like it's never too much with a Carolina sauce. Next up, Stoked and Smoked's pulled chicken taco.
What you have is the tacos, and then we do our coleslaw that we do on there, our homemade coleslaw, and then pickled red onions, which we do everything here, and then it's topped with a chipotle aioli.
Jeremy told us that one customer calls in at least 3 times a week for these tacos, and after one bite, I understood why. There's a little spice from the chipotle adobo on top. You taste that. But then immediately when you bite into the chicken, perfectly smoky. Of course, we couldn't leave without trying their pulled pork, which is seasoned with their house blend and smoked for hours.
That's fantastic. Nothing quite like eating barbecue you watch hand shred yourself.
And what's barbecue without sides? While we were at Stoked and Smoked, we were able to try them all. The fan favorite might be the mac and cheese, but the collard greens stole the show.
Like smoked bacon, smoked pork belly in there. We do use bacon. It's seasoned with our seasoning blend and garlic.
After stewing the greens for a while, they begin to break down and are no longer tough to chew. Plus, they're full of flavor. You taste like a little bit of garlic in there, but then once they're cooked and they soften like this and they're like, chewy with the meat, that's the best part about collard greens. They were so good that I wasn't willing to share. I won't even let Mike have a bite. And I wasn't kidding.
We're gonna go into these collard greens here.
Sorry, Mike. Forgot to take these.
What are we doing?
I said none for you.
But don't worry, Jeremy took care of me.
Oh, bless your heart. He went and got me my own collard greens. Look at that. Look at that. There's just enough fattiness from the smoked bacon, but it's not greasy, right? That's the sign of a good bean. You got to tread that line. I agree. I could eat this every day, Sloan.
I'm so glad Mike got those collard greens. And Stoked and Smoked BBQ can be found at 119 West College Avenue in Salisbury. If you go, be sure to tell them you saw them on Foodie Friday. Plus, if you have a place for the foodie team to visit, you can email newsroom@WMDT.com.